Just come here, Sammy, and explain to YouTube listeners what you mean by atomic tank. Brilliant.
There's only rain, I wanna crash and numb this pain. Nothing will last inside this lane. Oh, take me far away past these mediocre days. I need to stop this burn.
Right guys, so as you can see, we've now got the prop shaft off, coolant pipe off on this side. I've undone the bracket for that. And then same again, coolant pipe off on this side. And then what I've done, undone these 4 bolts here that holds the pump to the PTO. So I'm going to slide all this off in one go, swing the pump down out of the way, and that's out of the way. And then what we need to do, take the engine cover off the bottom of the engine, and then it'd be a case of undoing these bolts up here on the mountings, support the back of the engine, put a block of wood above the axle, and crack on from there. So yeah, nice little job taking gearbox out. So let's get on and get it done. Right guys, so you see they've just dropped it down. On top of the gearbox here, we have this big multi-pin plug, yeah? You can see there. So that basically goes across and into the chassis and up to the cab. So disconnect that, push that into the chassis out at way. Now if you ever do any issues with these Allison boxes, sometimes they get a bit green and all the rest of it, and plenty of them. So you just clean them up and they tend to be right after that. So what we'll do now, get this wire out at way. I'll put you back on time lapse. Get that out at way, and then these are bolts that are holding gearbox in, but it's also supported back at engine. So we need to undo these so it's still sat on the mounting, but then take the weight of the gearbox to lift the back of the engine, and then we block it, and then we can take all this off here. Then yeah, it can come out. But before I do that, I'll undo most of the bell housing bolts first, and do this as a last resort. Right. So what we've done, on these 4 bolts up here. And now what I'll do some of the bell housing bolts, and then get transmission jack under here, take weight, block it on axle, undo the rest of the bolts, and then we'll take these bolts out here. Might just put that ring of bolts off back, take that whole bracket off, take one of these off, or both of them off even, get them both out. Just make it easier to slide it box out, I think. Right guys, so you might remember I was taking a gearbox out. Unfortunately I had a call out, so I had to go out, and one of the lads finished taking the gearbox out for me. Very nice one. So there she is, out and ready to be sent away. It's got an internal fault on it. Now the one thing I didn't show you was this torque converter here. there's 6 bolts in it, and from the other side of the bell housing you've got to undo them 6 bolts to release it off the flywheel. But apart from that, we've more or less done everything. Just labelled them 6 bolts to take out, and these mountings to take off here, which are already undone. So yeah, that's that plug I was on about at the top. If you get many issues with them, sometimes that plug gets all green inside, pin or 2 break and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's pretty much that. So what we'll do, we'll end this video here. If you've not already done, please like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.